There's a lot of people who were 18 in 1978. Guys who were crazy Rush fans. They're in positions of relative power now. They're raising their hands and going, yeah, I want to be on this bandwagon now. I always was there. Now they had the ability to actually bring it to more people than ever before.
My guests tonight have 24 gold and 14 platinum records. Please welcome Rush! Geddy, Neil, Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
I just want to remind everybody that this is your first appearance on American television in 33 years. Yes. Correct?
I think one of the greatest things to happen to the collective community that has very much enjoyed Rush for many years was their appearance on the Colbert Report, because I've seen these guys get beaten up by the supposed cool people for a long time. And then in one fell swoop, Stephen Colbert puts them on their show and gives them the hand of coolness.
You're known for some sort of long songs. Have you ever written a song so epic that by the end of the song, you were actually being influenced by yourself at the beginning of the song? Because it happened so much earlier in your career. You are yet to be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is there any chance your next album will be called That's Bullshit?
You could get into the sociological and cultural reasons why a band like Rush was publicly marginalized. And you could say, what was it? Was it they were too weird, Geddy's voice? I like to think that at the end of the day, people will step back and all those labels fall away because the body of work is significant. To me, they remain one of the top bands in the world. Now, whether some guy at Rolling Stone decides they are or not is completely irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, rock is a people's game, and the people have generally and consistently voted for this band.
There's a generation of rock critics that have kept them from being in Rolling Stone and from being a part of that conversation. They were on the other side of this divide that we're talking about back when they were held in corners by Rush fans at parties going, but you don't understand, but you don't understand. And they really liked Elvis Costello, or they really liked David Bowie or something that was a little more critically accepted. And now it's kind of like we're all so old that even if you hated Rush in the 80s and 70s, now you gotta give it up for them. You just got to, or else you're just being an old dickhead.
I think that in many ways you're served better if you're not quite as successful. If you never become a pop star, if you don't have top 40 hits, then what you have is kind of a pure memory for people. They don't think you ever sold out. Virtue is actually rewarded, I believe.
The thing with us is we've always walked along the shore of the mainstream, and we've been attached to it and connected ourselves to it time and again, but we've always been a little bit outside of it.
We had our own stream, and it wasn't the main one, but it was not too far away from the main one. I always like to consider us the world's most popular cult band.
The Rush fan, while it's a stereotype that it's like mostly guys who like heavy metal, there are many devoted female fans. It's kind of like a giant club. People turn on their kids to Rush, who turn on their kids to Rush.
It's just amazing that the music's been able to go from this generation to this generation, and even a younger generation. You know.
Their fans have stuck with them through all of it. All their shows are sold out still. I mean, when Snakes and Arrows came out in 2007, it charted really well for quite a while, and it was some of the biggest shows they've ever played. It's just amazing for them to come back really strong like that. It was just like, it took off. It took off again all of a sudden.
It seems like they're bigger now than they've ever been, which is fantastic. There's a comfort in knowing that those same three guys are out there. And it's also spectacular to see three guys that could tolerate each other for all these years and still make music, make good music.
How many more times?
Hey, Derek, here's that thing you ordered. It arrived today, this thing you ordered.
Thank you, Larry. That's right.
It's that special thing.
Can you turn that off while I use it?
The Three Stooges all at once.
They're just such a unique and weird concoction. And I get the sense, and I always have from Rush, that they're on a righteous path. There's something there that's really pure, sincere, and honest. At the root of all of it, it's also really good, you know? That matters more than anything else.
There's a magic and a coolness to them. that continues to this day, and that's a testament to the music's power. I mean, that's how you know. It's the only way you know. You check in after 25 years. Is it still resonating? Yeah. It's the only true test. Test of time.
All right, shall we? Now. What, now? You mean now? I mean right now? Now? I can't go on now. I've got things to do.